There's an old saying that goes, a fish can't teach a bird how to fly. That phrase alone speaks volumes when it comes to the current mess between men and women today. Feminists have been pushing the idea that they can teach, redefine, or correct masculinity. But how can someone who doesn't live in a man's world tell men how to move in it? It makes no sense. The feminist movement, once about equality, has twisted into something toxic that has damaged families, killed off natural roles, and confused generations. This breakdown has hit the Black community the hardest. This monologue will break down 10 strong points about how this fish and bird logic has caused major problems, especially for Black men and women. And we're going to keep it raw and real. Number 1, feminism redefined masculinity without men. Feminists took it upon themselves to redefine what it means to be a man. They claim to want strong men, but label strength as toxic whenever it doesn't bow to their rules. Masculinity has been turned into a dirty word, while weakness in men is now praised. Women are teaching boys that expressing emotion makes them stronger than standing firm. That flip in logic has created confused, passive males who don't know their natural roles. This attack has destroyed the natural balance. A man is supposed to lead, protect, and provide. But feminists made leadership look like oppression. So now we got men scared to step up, and women complaining about a lack of real men. You can't have it both ways. The Black community has especially felt this because our families have been pushed to swap our strength for sensitivity. Our homes are unprotected. Men who were meant to be strong lions, now being raised by women who teach them to purr like a kitty cat. And this isn't about bashing women. It's about saying women can't teach manhood because they were never meant to. That's not hate, that's facts. 2, feminism demonized the nuclear family. Back in the day, the family unit had structure, a father, a mother, and children. That structure made sense. But feminism called it old-fashioned, oppressive, and restrictive. They convinced women that having a man in the home was a step backward, not forward. So what happened? Millions of Black women bought into it. The result? Single mother homes, sons with no fathers, daughters with no examples of real love between man and woman. Our boys grew up angry or lost, and our girls grew up with trust issues. The family wasn't broken by chance, it was broken by design. And feminism was the crowbar. Black communities didn't need liberation from men. They needed unity with men. But that's not what feminism offered. It gave independence at the cost of interdependence. And now we're all paying for it. Number 3, feminism encouraged rebellion over cooperation. Cooperation builds families. Rebellion destroys them. Feminism encouraged Black women to see their men as competition instead of teammates. It told them to question, challenge, and reject male leadership. This constant battle has turned love into war. Everything becomes a power struggle. Instead of asking, how could we build together? It's, how do I make sure I don't need you? And then when the years go by and loneliness creeps in, it's too late. Men don't want to fight their women. We want peace in our homes. But if peace means surrendering our manhood, many brothers just walk away. And when that happens, the cycle repeats. Number 4, feminism shamed femininity. One of feminism's worst crimes is how it taught women to be ashamed of being women. Being nurturing, weak. Being soft, weak. Wanting to support your man, weak. That's the lie they sold. But the truth is this: feminine women are powerful. A real woman can move a real man with grace, not just words. Feminism told women to compete with men by becoming like them. But men don't want another man in a dress. We want balance. When femininity is lost, men feel no need to be masculine. It becomes a mess. We end up with aggressive women and passive men. Nobody wins. Number 5, feminism disrupted the rite of passage for boys. Manhood used to be a pass down. A father taught his son, or uncles and elders stepped in. Feminism removed that tradition. Now boys are growing up under female leadership only, and it shows. You can't learn manhood from daytime talk shows and social media. And schools aren't helping. They're pushing more softness onto boys and labeling natural boy energy as a problem. Meanwhile, many mothers are overwhelmed, tired, and frustrated because they were never meant to raise sons alone. In the Black community, this has created a lost generation. Boys craving male leadership, but surrounded by women who don't understand what they truly need. Number 6, feminism created unrealistic relationship expectations. Feminism told women they can have it all: career, family, freedom, and a perfect man. But reality doesn't work like that. They were told not to settle, to level up, and that men had to earn them. Now many women are aging out of their dating game, looking back, wondering where all the good men went. They were there, but feminists told you to overlook them, told you they weren't enough. Meanwhile, men watched the game change. They stopped chasing. They started checking out. That's why we have this dating crisis today. Too many queens chasing thrones and forgetting that they need a king. Number 7, feminism promoted sexual liberation over emotional connection. Sex without love used to be shameful. Feminism made it trendy. Now hookup culture runs wild, and deep relationships are very rare. Women were told to own their bodies, but not their consequences. This hit the Black community hard. The increase in single mothers, STDs, and abortions is not random. It's cultural chaos. People are connecting through flesh, not spirit. And what's worse, they're proud of it. Real love takes time, discipline, and sacrifice. But in this feminist world, it's all about now. Feel good today, regret it tomorrow. Number 8, feminism made the Black man the enemy. Feminism didn't just go after men. It went hard after Black men. It painted us as lazy, abusive, irresponsible, and unnecessary. It used media to drill that image into everyone's heads, including our women. So now you have Black women who see their own men as threats instead of partners. They approach relationships guarded and angry. That tension kills any chance for unity. We can't fix our communities if we don't trust each other. But how do we build trust when one side sees the other as the problem? Think about it. Number 9, feminine tricked women into thinking time was on their side. Feminism told women to chase careers, freedom, and independence first, then settle down. But the clock doesn't wait. Fertility has limits. Opportunities for love change with age. Now, a lot of women are hitting 40 and 50, realizing the game was rigged. The same men they rejected in their 20s are married or off the market, and they're left wondering where all the time went. Black women in particular were told to get that bag first, but nobody told them about the loneliness and regrets that follow. The divine plan had a reason we strayed too far. And finally, number 10, feminism removed accountability. Finally, feminism told women they could do no wrong. If something goes bad, blame the man, blame the system, blame anything but self. That mindset kills growth. Accountability is the backbone of maturity. Without it, relationships can't thrive. A woman who thinks she's always right will never build with a man. In the Black community, this lack of self-checking has made co-parenting hell. It's made building families harder, and it's allowed generational curses to keep rolling. A fish can't teach a bird to fly, and women, especially feminists, can't teach men how to be men. That's not an insult, it's nature. We need to get back to the divine order where men led with love and strength, and women support with grace and power. Black communities have suffered enough from role confusion, broken homes, and cultural lies. It's time we called it out and fixed it from the inside. Let feminists speak for themselves, not for men. Let men reclaim manhood on their own terms. If we want peace and progress in our relationships, we've got to reject the lies, return to the truth, and rebuild with purpose. The time is now, and the fight is real. Lancescurv out. Leave your comments. Peace.